even ask my partner for anything. Like, I take care of all my own stuff. I don't bring myself into the relationship. Like, I'm not asking them to like support me or emotionally, whatever. I literally just like, I take care of all my own shit and I take care of them. Still, they can't even like be there for me in the 5% I'm actually asking them to. And she was like, well, you're not showing up honestly. You're not being yourself. I had to take responsibility for to end up in a healthy relationship with like, toxic empathy, not like people pleasing.
She's talking about being people caretaker. Here's why. The first giveaway is she said it wasn't like people pleasing. And when people say that, I believe them. Even though codependency and all of these can come with an ounce of denial, not being able to see ourselves, which is what she's talking about of why it was so powerful for her therapist to say, hey, you're being dishonest as well. You're being disingenuous, because when we don't share who we are, technically that's dishonesty. It's why a lot of my clients who come out of therapy work with me, because I'm a mentor. I say things like I will reflect back what I see that's codependent or codependent thinking or power dynamic relating or all of these things. But she said that she, can take care of herself. Well, that is that far end of the spectrum. Those are the overfunctioners. And it's the overfunctioning side of codependency that says, I can take care of myself. I can take care of you too. And that buildup of resentment, we see that a lot more often on that side of the spectrum than this side, because this side doesn't want to do absolutely anything would make them less likable. Where on this side, we'll blow up, we'll say things, we'll do things because we're worried more about being needed more than being liked. Overfunctioners often think they actually don't really need anything, and so they don't ask for anything. It's not true. We do have needs. They don't always have to be met by other people, but when we don't share of them, we get into this situation that Halsey found herself in, where the other person, when asked to do any little thing, doesn't show up. Well, we train that person to understand that we can take care of ourselves, that we don't have needs. When you're on the people caretaking, people manager side of the spectrum, a lot of people don't realize you need support because you haven't, what I call, brought yourself forward. And so people caretakers and people managers actually have to pull back a little bit and learn to bring forward what they're experiencing, what they need, what their limits are. Remember, boundaries are our business, so it's what we do. And one of my boundaries is I have to ask for help, not just help in the home, help with myself emotionally, or at least I have to ask for space to be known, where I can share the struggles I'm having, even if I'm still going to go take care of that thing myself. And so, yes, this is codependency. It's just not people pleasing. And we're not used to talking about the other three types of codependency without naming it as people pleasing. We have to start not using people pleasing for all of these other things.